the failed Trackstarz.
Eventually, we're not going to continue to explain ourselves on this because I think enough people have heard us that they'll start, and they've already started like telling people what we do. But I think Ryan said he got a question.
Yeah.
Basically, I've seen this a lot on comments.
Especially when we first started.
But even now recently.
You want me to read
but I mean, this is the gist of it. Like, a lot of people say, how could you ever vote for the non-Christian artists?
Yeah.
God should win every time. Like, these secular artists don't hold a candle to Christian artists or whatever. I mean, the answer to that is it's not true. I mean, just honestly, like, okay, this is how I discuss it. We know that what Christians do for the kingdom is far more important than anything anybody who does that's not for the kingdom does. But there's some natural things to it. You know what I mean? Somebody could be either a good doctor or a bad doctor, whether they're Christian or not. Yeah. Like, if you cut somebody open and it don't work out, like, you're a bad doctor. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's just natural. And if Christians are going to be doing music and hoping that the music is going to reach people and change their lives, they cannot just rely on saying Jesus and people being like, oh, I need to love this because they said Jesus. That's not fair. You know what I mean? It's not fair for you to subject me to music that's not good just because you're saying Jesus. I'm supposed to be playing it every day in my car. Like, that's just right. That's not fair to expect me to want to do that. So if you're really serious about this, it's our goal to sharpen each other like iron and make the music good to where all somebody can do, if they're not a Christian and they don't want to listen to Christian music, all they can say is, well, I just don't like God. Don't give them any other excuse. Like, don't let them say, oh, your beat is whack. Don't let them say the production ain't good. Don't let them say this lyricist ain't really good. Yeah. The only thing they should be able to say is, I just don't like God. That's why I don't like this music. Yeah. That should be their only excuse. And that's what we're trying to urge people to do in our industry, in the Christian music industry. Make your stuff get so good at this music to where all the world can say is, I don't like Jesus. That's why I don't like your music. Yeah.
Right. And we'll also keep it real with you. Keep it real with us. The Trackstarz have always been known for going against the grain. We know you listen to mainstream music and Christian hip-hop music. We listen to mainstream music and Christian hip-hop music.
Speak for yourself, brother.
Oh, wow. Really? You introduced me when we go down a list of songs
Why
and
you
artists?
Busting people out? Why you?
No, I'm just saying. I'm not done. Thank you.
Well, anyway,
I'm married now, so I know.
I know he's going to Debo the situation, but I think this.
This ring on my finger.
When people know the culture, you see the culture. You see what's going on in the culture. Paul knew his culture. Jesus knew his culture. But I think the thing is, as believers, I like what you said. It's like, just because this dude gave me a beat that I like personally, and I suspect just because I said Jesus, I should love. I mean, at the end of the day, that's even hurting us more than it is, because at the end of the day, if Abraham Jackson, I don't know if that's a real person or not, but if somebody like, yo, I never heard of him and he's horrible, or somebody's like, this person is horrible, they will never give a Lecrae, Trip Lee, whoever Swoop, whoever we think is nice, they would never give him a chance, because it's like, I heard this one Christian rapper and he was garbage.
No, let me illustrate it like this. I remember I was driving in the car with somebody, right? I can't remember who, and some music came on, and it was a rapper, and it was horrible, right? And they were like, "Oh, who is this? Is this Christian music? It's bad." Just because it was a bad artist, they assumed it was a Christian artist. Wow. And the guy was like, "No, it's not. It's just a regular rapper." They were like, "Oh, okay." So the assumption is, if it's whack, it's probably a Christian hip hop artist. That's not good, people. Like, and that's exactly what we're trying to avoid. I love you guys. I swear I love you guys. But no matter how much you love music and how much you want to represent God, you have to get good at it. Like, legitly good at it. Because if we keep putting these people out here that aren't talented, like they don't have a gift, and even if they do have a gift, they're not perfecting their gift, we're gonna be a laughing stock. Like, it's like, why would I listen to this? You know what I mean?
Wow. Yeah.
You look foolish.
You guys have been in Atlanta long enough to know that when I was working at the radio station, there was a feature for Christian hip hop on Sunday mornings, and it was like the most embarrassing feature. Like it didn't get any.
You
kind
would
of play.
hear like some people doing. I remember one time I heard the thong song, and this dude said, "Get your praise for your thong."
Yeah. And this is the thing. And you know what? You know what? I'm even challenging the people that think that. You know what that is? That's, you know what? I don't think this music could get any better. So you just need to love it for what it is. It's God's music. Just bless their heart. No, that's not good enough.
That's not good.
That's how I feel they feel. Like, you know what? Don't criticize Christian music. Don't pick their worldly music over this because this is Jesus' music. You should just love it. No.
Yeah.
You cannot do that. And I truly believe in my heart that the music can get so good that it's better than what's out there. I believe that. And I'm not going to stop until it happens. There's going to be a point where the music that godly people make is going to be better than Beyonce, Jay-Z, Lupe, all these other people. Where it's going to be like, why are you listening to that world crap? It's not good. They talking about foolishness. Why don't you listen to Christian? It's actually better.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Yeah, I know we're running short on time, and I know that like we all had our experiences. But when I first heard Christian music, it was Christian hip hop. It was Jesus is my savior. He's here to save you, and that was the hook. And I was like, no. Somebody gave me that CD, and I was like, no, that was not a good CD.
I would say this, and I'm gonna be quick. My first experience with Christian hip hop was this rapper named T-Bone. This rapper named T-Bone. I saw it in my throat, yo. Sorry. This rapper named T-Bone. And I heard T-Bone's, I think it was his second album called The Life of a Hoodlum. And it was a dope album. And I was like, yo, it was dope. And they probably laughing because normally Righteous would sound like I just sounded. And I didn't want to sound like that. So pray.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
So no. Just all I had to say is when I heard T-Bone, I was like, this is good. I love this. And this was like in the mid '90s, and it sounded to me, in my opinion, it sounded like it could compete with West Coast rap music that was dominating.
T-Bone is great. He is great. So I mean, that's all we're trying to say, man.